Hello, I'm here with my very good friend Ella Owen to chat about a whole new body of work called Vibrational-Recalibration. That's the website is Vibrational-Recalibration.com, and we're talking about how Ella has come to co-create this with her good friend Dominique Mirov and explore it in a bit more detail. How are you doing there, Ella?
Very well, thank you. How are you?
Good, good. Now, I thought I'd just start us off by talking about what was your inspiration for developing this new healing and energetic modality called vibrational recalibration with Dominique.
Well, firstly, Dominique and I are always interested in the nature of consciousness. So this is kind of, when we got together, we started to explore this through the means of using kinesiology. And I've been using kinesiology, which is manual muscle testing, for about 12 years in the area of health, well-being, trained in London. And when we got together, we started to develop a new system, which we call vibrational recalibration. And we were finding that we were getting really great results with this, and it was really inspiring us. So we developed into a whole new system that we now offer to clients through workshops, sessions, training sessions, and so on.
Great. Now, I was just wondering, with the whole world of healing, what was your inspiration for first of all immersing yourself in the healing world, and then I guess your relationship with kinesiology, and how have you developed over time with that?
Well, initially I came into kinesiology because I was interested in health, and I was interested in nutrition. And what kinesiology does is it helps us to gain insights into the system, the innate intelligence of the body, and also the higher intelligence of the person's energy body. And so initially I was interested in using kinesiology for testing things like nutrition for people, and testing for generally energy and health. But now we're using it in a different way, where we're looking into using it for transformation primarily, looking to help people to identify patterns which are keeping them stuck in their lives, and looking at obstacles and blocks which are preventing people from achieving what they want, either in terms of their experience of themselves and also in their lives, because we're kind of working from inside out, looking at really kind of core patterns going on in the body, in the person's energy, which can be blocking them.
Now, I know for many people who are on the spiritual path, they have a sense that they have a higher self, or there's a higher intelligence that's guiding their life, but they quite often feel as if they can't access that higher level of intelligence. So I guess what I'm hearing is that vibrational recalibration can actually help people connect with their higher self and higher forms of intelligence that are actually guiding their life.
Oh, absolutely, yes, yeah. And I'm just amazed every day when I use the muscle testing, kind of what insights it helps us to access. It's just incredible. Even though I've been using it for 12 years, every day I'm like, wow, that is incredible. So, it's really good. And I think that it creates a lot of clarity for people. People go away and feel like really that, they get a lot of direction, which is really good.
Great. Now, I've had the good fortune of actually experiencing your kinesiology through having many vibrational recalibration sessions with both you and Dominique, and you certainly have a very special gift for accessing that field of intelligence. And I was just wondering for viewers at home whether it would be possible for you to demonstrate what you do in a session, just so they can get more of a feel for the muscle testing aspect of VR.
Well, I can show you a typical muscle test that we use, and I've got Dominique here beside me, so we can use her as a model.
Okay, great.
Okay. So what we normally do is we use a manual muscle test, which uses the arm muscle. So, for example, I would just ask Dominic to bring her arm up, and then I put a small amount of pressure on her arm, and usually the arm is quite strong. But if there's something which is sort of like an energy block that we find, then the arm is going to go weak. And rather than the actual muscle strength, muscle fibers that we're testing the energy of the body. It's the energy which is transferred into the muscle to fire it. And this is connected to the central nervous system, but also the body's energy and higher intelligence and innate intelligence. This is how we can access a lot of information from muscle testing. So, for example, if you, Dominic, now say your name.
My name is Dominique.
Okay, so I can put my body weight in turn. Her arm won't go down. So if you just make up a silly name now.
My name is Joe.
Okay. So right. I don't know if you got that in camera, but it went all kind of wobbly and weak, her arm. And that's because, it's just that information was not resonating with her truth there, that her name is Joe.
Right.
So that's a typical muscle test we do, but obviously we're not going to be testing people's names. We get into much more deeper work, which works on transformation.
Wow. And say for a client who is feeling blocked or stuck, and they want to resolve that block or stuckness, and they're not really quite sure what is going on. It may be an unconscious pattern. How do you know how to bring greater levels of awareness or consciousness to something that may not be conscious in someone's mind?
Well, through what we do actually before a session is that if somebody's coming to see us to help to resolve a certain area in their life, then before they come, we actually do some exploration around what are the blocks holding them back.
Right.
And what are these patterns. So even before they come, we have quite a bit of information. And then all they have to do in a session really is to go through these very simple, short energy corrections, we call them, these sort of energy remedies, which then help to resolve these blocks. And what the unique thing is about our system is that we can measure how deep these patterns are. We're inspired by, some people might know at home, Dr. David Hawkins, who uses kinesiology. He's a spiritual teacher. And he has a map of consciousness that we use, that we're inspired by, and we can use in our system as well. This is our little map there, just to show everybody. So that's basically how we work with kinesiology to tap into this information.
Yeah, I'm very familiar with David Hawkins' work, and I think the way you guys have extended it and really just brought a whole new level of awareness to how people can actually practically apply the work and bring about resolution, and also help them step into their power and what they're here to do is phenomenal.
Yeah.
Excellent. Now for people who would love to experience this work, Ella, I was just wondering if you could share how they would get in touch and take those first steps forward to bringing the vibrational recalibration, consciousness and awareness into their lives.
Well, we have a website. It's www.vibrational-recalibration.com. There's lots of information on there. They can also contact us by email or Skype or phone us, and then we're willing to have a chat to them about what they want to address. And what we do is we muscle test around if it's something which would be useful for them, and how many sessions or what theme that would be useful for them to work on.
Right. And do people actually have to be with you in person, or can they access this from anywhere in the world?
No, we do phone sessions and Skype sessions, so anywhere in the world we can kind of work with people.
Right. Excellent. Well, cool. Thank you so much, Ella, for sharing your wisdom and your expertise, and